Shanon is the attorney for the family of Idaho student murder victim Kaylee Goncalves. Shanon, it's good to see you. I haven't talked to you in a while. I wanted to touch base with you about these developments, those incredible quotes that the defense says that they elicited from that survey. What's your gut reaction on learning that?
Well, I mean, I think in any motion that the defense has filed lately, I mean, the family really believes it's really a lot of grandstanding, this idea that, there's going to be riots and burning the courthouse down and find him and kill him in mobs in 2024. I think the family feels is just, these motions now that the family feels that they're writing them more for the public than they are really for the defense. And the fact that, you pick and choose out of, I guess, hundreds and hundreds of people that were surveyed, you pick and choose 4 or 5 comments, and then, oh, by the way, over here where we want it, there aren't those types of comments. They probably, the idea that they might have picked and choose those kind of comments from the areas that they wanted to is not above someone when they're writing a motion. So.
Also, Shanon, do you think that, look, no matter what, when you have a high-profile case, you're going to get people who, under voir dire, are going to say all sorts of things. Do you think that voir dire is going to be adequate in weeding out any potential, trouble spots, trouble jurors, stealth jurors, people who just shouldn't be on the panel?
Voir dire is one of those things. It's an art. I've had more of 100 jury trials, and that part of the questioning when you're picking the jury, it's one of those things where you kind of have to have a game plan, and you kind of sometimes have to feed them questions to see how they answer things. But a jury will be picked. I don't think there will be any problem picking a jury in Latah County. I found that most of the cases that were the hardest to pick a jury were like simple misdemeanors, like a DUI. How many people have been affected by a DUI or know someone about a DUI? Right. And they already have this complete, utter opinion about the DUI and whether they're driving or they're intoxicated or they had an uncle that got a DUI and got, the judicial system messed it up and, all these types of things. So those are very difficult trials, oddly enough. But how many people are really involved with murder stuff? Not many. It's a handful of people that you might even find on the jury that have someone that, so it is a good point. You're going to find 8 people. You're going to find 18 people in Latah County, and that's where the family wants the jury to stay and for the trial to occur there. So let me ask you this. I know it is a hell of a drive, right?
Right. So if you were to drive, I know that your clients, the Goncalveses, are from Coeur d'Alene, and if they were to drive to Moscow, it's about a 2-hour drive. If they were going to have to drive all the way down to Boise, that's about, I don't know, 6-7 hour drive. So it would be really arduous for them to take on that travel, to be at trial every day. I don't know if the judge would take that into consideration, but would your clients be okay with the other option, the Kaylee Anthony option, or Casey Anthony option, where the jurors get bussed in from a different jurisdiction? Would they be okay with that choice?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, the family just wants, like everyone else, a fair and impartial jury to have a trial. That's all they want. And if you don't think you can find enough in Latah County, you have Nez Perce County that has a huge population, which is Lewiston. You have Kootenai County, which is Coeur d'Alene. All of those are feasible options to pull in a jury pool for this case. And remember, you're just picking, 12 and then 4 to 6 alternates maybe on this case. So if the family feels like that's enough jury pool to be able to pick a jury here in Latah County. So.
Shanon Gray, I always appreciate you taking the time to chat with us, and I hope we're going to talk again soon. I know this is going to be a difficult week for your clients. Please wish them well for me.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.